Dr. Kendal Major. I'm the PLP's candidate for Garden Hills. And this is the Mackey Yard, what is left of the Mackey Yard residence, which has been destroyed by fire in December of 2010. One of the reasons we're here today is to highlight what the government is attempting to do with this property. And the fire removed some of the illegal squatters that were here. But one of the things that we have recognized is that there has been a challenge with how the government is attempting to change this property into a subdivision. In a meeting that was held last week at a church, it was the government's intention to divide this property and make it into subdivisions for at least 53 homes. And we have found through that exercise that they wanted to give preferential treatment to the illegal squatters. Well, Bahamians are outraged of that. That is causing us great stress and causing us a great challenge, because we believe those 10,000 Bahamians, some of whom have applied 5, 10, 15 years and who have died waiting for land, should have an opportunity before illegal squatters. Are you aware that there are over 10,000 Bahamians who have applied for land, for housing already? Do you think that they should be treated preferentially over the Bahamians?
The thing is this: you look at the subdivisions what have already been built,
right.
Not only by the PLP government, but by the F&M government,
right.
And you check out the prices what people paid for those properties.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
And you can do this over there because you looking for votes, I believe.
Wow.
You regularizing these people and hoping they vote for you.
Oh boy.
Or making a commitment to them so they can vote for you.
Oh boy.
It's wrong.
Yes. So we are outraged, and we have a team. We have a petition out, a drive for Bahamians to speak up and let their voices be heard, so that the Ministry of Housing could stop and desist from what we regard as unfair practices. We ask the government to be accountable. We ask the government to be a government of trust so that we could believe in them. But we believe this is a sinister attempt of the government to get land for votes. And we employ the government to cease and desist from these practices. So tell us, you think the government is being sneaky with how they do?
Yes, I think what they're how they're dealing with it, I don't think it's right on behalf of the Bahamian people, because, like I say to any MP, you represent the people. You don't represent yourself or the party. You represent the people that elect you. And I don't feel that we're being represented properly, because how is it that all of the Haitian community is burning down, and then they're saying Haitian Bahamian will have this amount, they pay this amount on the yard. So what is it if a Bahamian don't live in the Mackey Yard and want to buy a piece?
But they're saying it's Bahamians they're selling it to. They're not selling it to Haitians. They're selling
That's
it to
what they
Bahamians.
said after. It was after all the uproar occurred about when they said that Haitian Bahamian. Like I said, the Bahamas belongs to Bahamian. And there's no such thing as Haitian Bahamian. It's either use a Haitian or use a Bahamian.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
So that don't make sense to me at all.
So what do you think about this idea or this plan to sell the property at $3.40 a square foot? That could be as low as $10,000, $13,000 to $13,000.
I think that's low when compared to what we as other Bahamians pay just for the property and the home in itself.
Yes.
So I think that's way below. I think they should just give it away.
It pretty much seems like
they should just give it away, because when you look at it, we who's Bahamian born and raised here, we pay $70,000, $80,000 for a piece of property. You understand me? Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think it's wrong.
Yes. So the Bahamians all over the length and breadth. This is Fire Trail Road, which is in the southwest quadrant of the Garden Hills constituency. And we are very, very concerned for those persons who have been hurt by this, what the government is attempting to do. We have heard conflicting reports from the Parliamentary Secretary and the Minister of Housing as to exactly what they want to do. They have said that they want to sell to Bahamians. Yes, but in that meeting they had at Bible Truth Ministries, it was obvious from that meeting and the agenda that they wanted to sell to those newly regularized Haitian immigrants who will become Bahamians. We have no difficulty with that, but what we have difficulty with is, one, Bahamians who have applied prior to this should be first. and those who have recently been regularized is an indication that it is a land for vote scheme, and we think it is wrong, and we ask the government to stop and stop at once.